Explain ELI5 if there is no resistance in space, why does light only travel 300,000 km/s? In the grand body of the universe and even our own solar system, the speed of light is incredibly slow on the cosmic scale. Why does it have this speed limit? It is theoretically possible to go faster than light. Or is light just the fastest thing we have observed thus far? The speed of light is really the speed of causality and the speed of propagation of information. Light is made of photons which are massless. As a consequence of their lack of mass, they travel at the fastest speed possible in our universe. Light and all other electromagnetic radiation depends on the conductivity of both magnetism and electricity in a vacuum. Light can't travel any faster than electricity can generate magnetism, or magnetism can generate electricity. Sometimes I think that, although we know so much about the universe and its behavior, there is so much we still need to know that many of the things we believe to be true today will fall apart in the future. Isn't the speed of light just the maximum we have perceived particles to move at? It's only our smugness that has this as the absolute limit. Everything we know should always have an asterisk to say at this time. It's not slow on a cosmic scale. From the photon's perspective, it literally takes 0 milliseconds to travel any distance. I'd say that's as fast as it can get. If you observe the photon from Earth, it might seem slow. But the photon experiences all time as instant. Light travels at that speed because it's the speed of causality. As in, the fastest something can happen as a result of something else happening. If you look at all the top answers, all of them dodge the question and instead answer a different question that they made up in their head. The answer is we have no idea why light can't travel at 400,000 km/s or 1 million km/s. It's the clock speed of the server this simulation is running on. There's a couple newer servers a rack over that are running at 128x the speed of light. And they are just about to release the X356 version. The distance between two objects can grow at a rate higher than 300 km/s. I hope this confuses the issue. Basically, the speed of light is a problem when you design a universe, because what does light base its speed off of? Do we choose a random star in the middle and just say that that's not moving? Turns out the elegant solution is our universe used every single observer in the universe for what light will get its speed from, and time will deal with the repercussions. The actual speed that light travels at, as well as the strength of magnetism and gravity, are definitely dialed in correctly to allow life to happen. Light going much faster probably fucks with life working. Light is the fastest thing in the universe, and you're asking why it has to move at all. As opposed to what, my friend? Being instantaneous? You are asking for light to ignore the existence of time. Well, first of all, if there's no resistance, you'd expect things to stay the same speed. It wouldn't get faster or slower. To get faster, you'd need some sort of rocket or whatever attached to it to provide some accelerating force. We obviously don't have any way of doing that to light. So light starts off at 300,000 km/s and it just stays at that speed forever until it dies. Secondly, 300,000 km/s seems to be the maximum speed that things can go. So it's not just the speed limit of light. It's the speed limit of everything. My only observation is that at our current level of knowledge, light speed is the fastest known thing. Light may not have a speed limit, or maybe there's another as yet undiscovered thing that is many times faster than light. In short, We do not know why. We have measured the speed of light and accept it. My way to view your question is through Maxwell's laws. Light is an electromagnetic phenomenon after all. You can mash together Maxwell's laws and formulate the speed of light as a formula of different electromagnetic universal constants. So in a way, you are asking why the universal constants are their respective values. To my knowledge, we do not know. It is just a fundament of our reality. We can measure these constants but not ascertain why we measure the values what we do. Because that's the speed at which the electric and magnetic fields interact with each other to continue propagating as light. 3 × 10⁸ meters s is the fastest anything can interact with anything else. The speed of causality. And that's why light can only travel that fast. Light travels at that speed because it is the maximum possible speed. Not because light is special. Gravitational waves travel at the same speed because distortions in space can only react to nearby matter at the speed of causality. See. We don't know why exactly that speed. But nothing can go faster in our universe in a vacuum than this speed. If someone would change the universe maximum speed, then light would automatically go the new fastest speed. All we really know is that our theories of the universe and its math tell us that a universe without speed limit wouldn't function at all. To explain like I'm 5, we don't know. That speed was discovered through experiments and math. But no one knows why. Maybe think of it not as the speed at which light travels, but the rate at which space opens up in front of it. More specifically, in front of light's energy. We haven't learned how to measure the properties of space, as Western science doesn't regard space as one of the elements air, fire, water, earth, space. So we never thought of it like that. It's just an idea. It's the hard upper limit for any cause to exert any effect in the universe. The speed of light is also shared with gravitational waves. For example, why 300 km/s and not 400 km/s? We don't know. Could just be our universe's hardware can only process information that fast. So if the speed of light is slower in water, does that change the way time passes in water? All comments seem to explain why light is the fastest in the universe, not why the speed limit exists. Light doesn't actually travel at the speed we call speed of light. It's more accurately speed of light in a vacuum. Space, even interstellar space, is not quite a vacuum. Light travels suppose 99.9999999 of the cosmic speed limit. It's one of those idealities that exists in the math, but rarely in practical situations. Strangely, it seems that gravity waves, a phenomena unrelated to light, and more general M waves, are subject to the same speed limit. What would happen if you are on a spaceship going at the speed of light, with windows, and you throw a ball inside the ship? Would the ball be traveling faster than the speed of light? Would outsiders observe this through windows? Because the term kilometer is something we humans made up to understand distances. But the universe doesn't care about what units we use to measure stuff. The speed of light can be understood as top speed, because it's the speed at which massless particles travel. When you start to add mass, you lose some of the top speed. The fact that it's precisely 300,000 km/s is just the way to express it in human units. But if we wanted to, we could change how long a meter is and make it shorter. That way the speed of light would be greater. Or vice versa, and make it slower.